Just waiting for people to show up. Finishing off a pom-pom here. Hi there, welcome. You're the first one. I'm just finishing off a pom-pom here while I'm waiting for people to arrive. I've got a fire going. We've had some windstorms. We lost power the other day for a whole day. Well, not quite, well, sort of from 1:30 to 1:30 in the morning. So that's kind of 24 hours almost. No, 12 hours. I don't know if this is a good time to go live for my friends, but I thought I would do it. Had a busy afternoon ordering all my Christmas presents for my family. Thought I finally better get around to doing that. This is my second attempt. I had a false alarm earlier. I was trying to go live, and a short that I had uploaded kept playing in the background, and I didn't know if people could hear it or not. So, and I didn't know how to shut it off, so I had to cancel the live and restart it. So hopefully people that came first time wondering what's going on, that's what happened. I had to figure out how to shut that sound off. Just in case you could hear it in the background. I don't understand the technology enough to know that it probably didn't play for you, but I could hear it, so I would think that you could hear it. So anyway, I'm doing this pom-pom for my hat. And I started this a while ago and then had so many things to do for my Christmas market that was last Saturday. And then I had the market, right? So that was on Saturday. So that was a busy day. And then I was pretty exhausted after that. Oh, and then I was working on my 28. I did a roundup for 28 Christmas ornaments, crochet Christmas ornaments. So I posted that yesterday. I thought these were my sharp scissors. Maybe they're not. Hi there. Say hi if you like. Let us know what you're doing. If you're a crocheter, what you're working on. There we go. That's getting us started. I usually make small pom-poms lately because they're always double pom-poms for my little baby beanies, right? My newborn beanies. But this is for a grown-up hat. And I didn't want to put a faux fur one on because it's a red and white striped hat. So I thought, what the heck? I'll make a red and white pom-pom. Hi there. Say hi in the comments so we know you're here, where you're from. Last time we did this, we had people from all over. I can't remember if last time it was Norway and Chile, but we've had times when they're from Algeria and Turkey and Peru and all over. Yeah, so see if this turns out okay. Fingers crossed. I've made this kind of a pom-pom for ages. Because with my beanies, I usually use the full fur. But the market went really well. Sold quite a few of my cats and stuffies. Still have 3 big cats left. The cats, the gray cat that I made in the live a couple of weeks ago, that got sold. And actually both my little cats and the rusty one both went. But the fat pink cat didn't get sold. So I still have it. So yeah, I'm gonna make this pom-pom and put it on my hat, and then my hat will be finished and I can actually share the pattern, which will be kind of fun. It's just a simple basic one that lots of people have patterns out for, but I thought I would just do my version and see how it goes. Nobody saying hi? No familiar people, or are you all new to Carroway Crochet? I live in off the west coast of BC in Canada. Oh, I didn't bring my bowl. I usually have a bowl that I can cut all my little pieces into. Well, I have a basket here. I guess I could put them in there. I brought down this basket with all these Christmas crochet projects in here. I thought I would share them. Share what I made for my last few years projects, right? Okay. Where did I put my scissors? There they are. It's when you have to make pom-pom, you always have to trim it, right? Because it's always scraggly and heavily. Oh, that almost looks like a heart. Look at that. Hi there. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Rora. Rora. Nice to say hi. Yeah, I'm just going to trim. Oh, I still got some things in here. Don't want them covered with. Do you crochet, or are you just here for the chat? For a visit? Just gonna try and even it off a little bit here. I want to give them a little shake. Starting to look better. There we go. And I've started a work in progress for someone who wants this a set of sleeves that they found on Pinterest. And they're very beautiful, but I'm trying to figure it out how to make them, because they want them to be very similar to the designers, but they So that spent hours on that last night. Only got part way down the top of the arm because it takes a lot longer than you think, right? Right, here we go. It's starting to come together. And it's starting to look more like a pom-pom. You've been crocheting for a long time. That's awesome. So have I. You just have to really tie it on tight. I tie it on tight and then weave it in really a lot on the inside. I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to attach it to the hat. Hopefully it's okay. So I think that looks like a pom-pom. So I have these pom-pom makers that I bought off of Amazon. They're just these ones that clip together like this. And then you kind of wrap the yarn on this side and then on this side, and then you put it together and click these clicks. Click these things to make it secure, and then you cut round, and then you thread your yarn in and tie it tight before you open this up. So that's the pom-pom, and this is the hat. I've never made one of these. I had a pattern out like a woodland one, which was made with 6-weight bulky, super bulky Woolies Thick and Quick yarn, and that was really pretty. I think I put that out a couple of years ago. This one is in worsted weight yarn, and I just literally use my scraps. So you see, I'm using yarn like balls like this to make my pom-poms, and just hoping the red matches. So get my needle. And thread it through and attach it so we can see what this hat looks like with its pom-pom on. And we'll see if it's flippy floppy. Here's the other side there. Hold my other thread and try and make sure I do this on the opposite side of the hat. Well, that's kind of the whole idea. Yeah, it's like a candy cane, and it's really Christmassy, and it's an alternative to a Santa hat to wear at Christmas, and it doesn't take too long to make, so I thought I'd put it out there. I don't think I have time to make a YouTube tutorial for it, but I could put the pattern out. It's all written up on my computer as I made it, so. And you can't always make a pom-pom. When I used to teach, we used to make a circle in cardboard, like, cereal boxes. And we'd get 2 pieces of cereal boxes and cut them the same size of the outside circle. And then we'd take something smaller and draw an inside circle, and we'd cut that out. So it was literally a donut of cereal boxes, cardboard. It can be any kind of cardboard, but it has to be thick enough, right? And then the kids had to wind it in and out of the hole. They didn't have this opening, and in and out of this hole. And then when they'd got enough yarn, we used to make little baby chicks for Easter and stuff. And when they'd got enough yarn all the way around it, then I would cut between the 2 pieces of cardboard all the way around, and then rip them to remove them. Oh no, to put the string in and tie it up first, and then rip the cardboard to get it open. Yeah, and then they would make their own pom-poms that way, but these are easier to use. And I have some smaller ones for the little pom-poms that I make for the newborn babies. So But you don't have to buy them. You can make your own little donuts and just make them that way. It doesn't actually look that big on that hat. So that's that, and I'm going to sew in the ends. I've got a really long one here. I think I'll just cut that shorter. Yeah, I have a ripple blanket that people said looks like a candy cane too. I made a big ripple Christmas blanket that you can see in my shorts. If you go back in my shorts, you'll be able to find it. And that's a free pattern on my blog. But you wouldn't make that before Christmas unless you were really fast, and that's all you did for the rest of the time leading up to Christmas. But it's a beautiful big blanket. Took it upstairs. And do the other one. Weave this in. I'm actually going to a dinner tomorrow on the island, lunchtime, and I might wear my fancy hat. There we go, and I'll tie one more knot, and then cut it off. There, ta-da! And I like it because it's got a nice big turn up. And it's kind of slouchy. I don't know if you can see the pom-pom at the back. Yeah, so it's kind of cute. And the brim lines up. So that's that. That's my Christmas hat done. So thank you for being here for that. Anybody else here crochet? There's quite a few following here. Oh, thanks for the hearts. That's nice. Yeah, I'm sitting here and I have this set of sleeves that I'm working on. But I thought before I did that, I would share with you all the Christmas stuff that I made last year and the year before. Because everything that I show you is actually a free pattern on my blog. So there's this stripy baby. I got some yarn in my mouth. This little stripy baby hat. This comes in lots of sizes. Not just this size, but lots of different sizes. And this is made with Woolies Thick and Quick in the cranberry and the fisherman's. So that's really a cute, and it's so quick to make. When you use a Woolies Thick and Quick and I don't know which size hook this is. It might be a P, but anyway, it works up really fast. You can make these pretty fast if you've got any little ones in your family. And then I've got these little mitten gift card holders. So those are so cute. There's a stripy one and there's a regular plain one. And you just put your gift cards in there. And that way people aren't losing their gift cards. It's so easy to put them down and lose them in all the wrapping paper and everything on Christmas morning. You can also hang these on a tree, put a piece of yarn in it and hang it from your tree afterwards because they're kind of cute. So yeah, those are one of the things that I made. I'll put them over here when I'm finished. And then I did this Christmassy dishcloth, which has all these baubles on it. Holiday bauble dishcloth, I think it's called. I think if you go back on my blog, you'll find there's posts from every year called Counting Down the Days to Christmas. I just didn't do it this year. I had so much stuff going on that I didn't, but this is made with green cotton and white cotton. So that's a nice gift for someone, a dishcloth. Thank you. And then I made another hat. This is such a cute one. This is from newborn up to a child size, and it's got the ear flaps. It looks a bit like a Grinch hat. And that's a free pattern on my blog as well. Someone was saying that there's too many ads for them on the blog, but that's the only way I make money if I'm giving away the free patterns, is to have the ads on my blog. Otherwise, I'm just giving away patterns and I'm not getting anything. If you don't like the ads, you can always buy them on Ravelry. Pretty much all of the patterns on my blog are available on Ravelry, and a few of them are up on my Etsy shop. I don't put them all on my Etsy shop because you have to pay to list each one. So I tend to put my just a few up there, usually the garments and a few accessories on my Etsy shop. Then here's another cute one. This is a headband. I call it the holiday headband. It's made with a moss stitch. You can see the little moss stitch on there. And it's in the seasonal festive colors. And you just tie it round and behind like this, behind your, and they're really cute little headbands. And because you can tie them behind your neck, you can make them as tight or as loose depending on the size of your head. So that's the holiday headband. And then this is a cute little basket. I call it my Christmas basket, and it's made out of 2 strands of yarn. So it's got the, I didn't bring my tree skirt. Anyway, this is made with like white and red strands of yarn held together. So it makes for a sturdier basket. And then I skip to the green and white, and then just 2 strands of white together at the top. And it's a nice little basket to put any nuts in, or candies, or anything you want on your table, coffee table or something like that. So, or even a few Christmas decorations in there, just as a decor item. So yeah, it's called my Christmas basket. And then I found this. I'd forgotten about this. I was sharing all my skinny scarves the other day, and I found this one. This is my festive skinny scarf. And as you can see, it's like really long. Okay, let's get the ends together. Yeah, so it's pretty long. And it's made with a granny stripe stitch. And I did it with red and white, but you can do it with whatever colors you want. You don't have to make it for Christmas. And I love these because you can wear them inside or out. You can wrap them around your neck so that they get really tight, or you can just hang them loose and have them like as a, wear them inside. Yeah, so that's my skinny scarf. Very long. But I've got a lot of different skinny scarves. If you actually go to my blog, and in the little box at the side, you just type in skinny scarves, the search box on carrowaycrochet.com's homepage, all my skinny scarf patterns pretty much will come up. Hopefully they do. Hi there, we've got people watching. So, all right, here are some little, I've got a couple of them here. These are called the Perfect Practical Card Holders. And they're great because you can use them for gift cards, but they have a little button and you can open them up and you can just use them for, coins, or you could use them to carry your cards in it or whatever in your purse, so that they're easy to find and you're not having to go through your wallet, flicking through your cards in your wallet. So I call them the Practical Card Holders. And this one has a yellow button, and they're cute. They're a free pattern. They were also in one of my Counting Down the Days to Christmas. I don't know what year though, so if you just put card holder or in the search gift card holder, it might pop up there. You can always message me and say if you're looking for a pattern, how do I find that pattern? And then I made some cup cozies. I should have a cup here for you, but this cup cozy just goes on a regular coffee cup. You can use it on a cardboard one or on a Tim Hortons one or whatever coffee cups. You have traveling coffee cups. And it's got a Christmas tree with a little embroidered star on the top. So that's the Christmas tree one I made. And then this is a granny stripe one, and this one actually has a video tutorial here on YouTube. And this is a cozy coffee cup cozy that I made. Like the scarf, it's got that granny stripe with the red and white. So it's another coffee cup cozy. And then I have, oh, this one. This is a cool one. I love these because they have a bottom to them, so they're almost like a coaster and a cozy. And these fit the large drink cups, traveling cups. So this really is Christmassy. I did this one last year, and I like it because it's got the scallop top and all the stripes, and then it's got the flat bottom. So that's on my blog. And then also you could look under the category of Christmas crochet. This one's all kind of curled up because it's been in a basket all year, but this is a garland with Christmas trees. Once it's been laid out flat, they'll stop curling. And you can string this across your fireplace if you've got a mantelpiece, or just hang it on your wall. And I chose to do it in these 3 colors, but you could use whatever colors you wanted. And I just strung them on a chain through the back of the stitches. Yeah, Christmas tree garland. And then the final one I have is, this is a cushion cover. I took it off the cushion that it was on, but I still got my strand attached because I slip stitched it together, right, when I put it on. But it's kind of in the grungy colors for Christmas. So you can put that on a 16-inch cushion form, and you've got yourself a festive cushion cover. So I think that's pretty much what I brought down to share from last year. And then I have this project that I started. Oh, a mug rug. Granny stripe mug rug. So you can put your coffee cup on it like this, and it protects your tabletops. We've got a very quiet bunch today. Usually we've got some chatterboxes in there telling us all their stuff. What, have you made anything for Christmas? Oh, and I also brought this one down. I missed a few here. This is a glasses case. You can put your glasses into it. And it's just a gift idea. So you can put your glasses in and button it up. And it's got a few design stitches across there to make it kind of special. You can do that in whatever color you want, and you could use it for sunglasses or regular glasses when you put them in your purse just to protect them. I do think that's probably it. Yeah, so that's that. So nobody's doing anything? Hi there, Soledad. How are you? Nice to have you here. Yeah, I started working on this set of sleeves that someone wants me to make for them. I was hoping to get them done before I leave on Saturday, but I don't think that's going to happen. I just put all the yarn in here. I have so many works in progress. Tell me if you have lots of, oh, you're embroidering. Beautiful. I love embroidery. I think pink is coming up for me, so I'm going to keep that out. I've got a hat here, half finished, cat hat. that I'm making in pink and brown that's still not done. And something else here that I've started. Let me know if you're one of these people that has a zillion projects going all at once. Try and get this blue out of here. I had a guy come to look at my balcony upstairs, the outer balcony, because I need it finishing, and so that the building envelope is good, and it's a waterproof deck. So I threw all this yarn, of course, into this bag because I didn't want it to look a big mess when he came. And of course, it's all tangled up now. Yes, exactly. That's how I am. And I said I'd do this project for this person. And they're so excited about it. I think this is the one, the color that I need. And this is what I started with. So I'm doing the white right now. And then I think the pink comes. So yeah, I think I need to do a little bit more. So what this is it's a set of sleeves, and I'm figuring out as I go. But this is the part that goes over the shoulders, this part. And I put scallops on the bottom. So that's just gonna go shoulder to shoulder, right? So then thank you. And then I crocheted under the arm here. So those stitches are for under the arm. And then this is how the arm is going down. And they wanted this really sort of airy look. So these are actually, I think, quadruple. I think I might be wrapping the arm around 5 times to try and get this effect. Right? So I think I'm doing one more row of this, and then I'm going to bring in the pink. And then where this shoulder separates from the arm, I'm going to have some kind of lacy net thing going up to connect those two. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just working down the arm, and it's going to bell out and be very full at the bottom. And then I have the other arm to do. So that's what I'm working on here. And I started it out with an H hook. It's 4 worsted weight yarn, and now I'm onto the K hook to try and make it a little bit more light. Okay, here. Yeah, one more row, I think, of this. So this is my work in progress that I've started. And I thought I would get a little bit more done today while I'm chatting to people. So yeah, this is gonna be really cute, I think. I kind of made the part that goes out to the shoulders single crochets across the front, but went to double and doubles around the part that's over just over the edge of the shoulder. They're just going to sit on the shoulders. So I'm going to wrap it around 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? And then what you do is then you just feed it through 2 at a time. 2 through 2 loops every time, and you end up with a long crochet stitch. Yeah. I've not made many patterns where I've been 2, 3, 4, 5 where I've used this stitch, so that's kind of why I'm making this custom piece for this person, is because Part of the big thing I love to do is problem solve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Figure out how to do new things, right? So all I had was a Pinterest picture to go on, and it's only for him. I'm making it. I'm not going to try and sell the pattern or do anything with it. It's just he likes it, so. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No comments on my top. Have you ever made sleeves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My phone doesn't die on me. I think we got a little bit of time left. So we've been live for just over half an hour. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's getting dark really early, but it should start to get lighter because we've passed the longest day of the year. Oh no, that's coming up next week. Not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have any crocheters on here? Say hi. If you don't have to have a conversation, you just let me know if you crochet or not. I come on whenever I come on. I never know when I'm going to come on. I'm not one of your consistent. They always say consistency is the best rule on YouTube, but consistency is not part of my personality. So I just come on 2, 3, 4 when I'm in the mood for it. Because when you're on a live, you have to be able to respond to people. You have to be up. You can't be tired or down or whatever. You have to be 2, 3, 4, 5. It's almost like, you know, you need to uplift people and encourage people and try and inspire people if they're wanting to crochet. And so I come on when I'm feeling that I can do that. Okay, thank you, Andrea. Yeah, if I had to do it, you know, every Wednesday at 10 o'clock, that's great for people who can do that, but I would just get so mad, I would just quit doing lives. I don't like being told what to do by. That's why I'm really good at joining groups or clubs or anything either. 2, 3, 4, 5. I was in a book club and I didn't like it that they told me what books I had to read. I'm just like a bit resistant that way. I'm too old to worry about stuff like that. If I can't do what I want now, it's a bad thing, right? Exactly. Oh my God, that could be a really good meme. I've never heard that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, exactly. It's our little escape and it's our happy time, right? I literally do put my phone in my room and just avoid a lot. 2, 3, 4. I like to know what's going on, but I don't need to be breathing it in all day long. I think if you're sensitive, that's not a healthy thing to do. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is exciting. Look at this, it's growing. I kind of like it. It's going to be very airy, right? Now, this is at the sleeve. So it's going to look really, really nice. Yeah. That's right. 2, 3, 4, 5. I remember way back. Okay. My son is turning 40 in February, and when he was 3, 4, 5. When he was little, he would probably have been about 5 or 6, and there was some disturbing news on that was upsetting me. Something happening, some demonstrations happening. It was way back in South Africa at the time. And he ran over and he turned the TV off and he says, you don't have to watch stuff like that, Mom. You don't have to watch stuff like that. It makes you sad. And I thought, you know, there's a real lesson a lot of people need to learn. I wish I'd got that on videotape and could have shared it. But I did write a song, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there you go. 3. Hi there, how are you? Nice to see you. I'm working on a set of sleeves right now that are going to be really pretty. They're made with this creamy white, and the next color is going to be pink, and then there's also this kind of a brownie color in it too, so that if you've just joined us, it sort of sits on the shoulders like this, and then I'm working on one of the sleeves, and then there'll be another sleeve on the other side, and that it's really sleeves. That's the major thing. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm delighted you're here. Thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? When I first started checking out other people's lives and what the point of a YouTube live or a TikTok live was, what I discovered, because I did start my lives on TikTok 3, 4, 5, was that there are honestly some people out there who do not have anyone to talk to and are very happy just to have someone they can chat with online. Also, I discovered that there's a lot of people live in areas where they can't access wool stores. And so when people are sharing yarn online, they're really excited because they get to hear what new yarns are coming out. And yeah, not so many people's lives are different. We're not all the same, right? And everyone's needs are different. Some people are rushed off the feet with the social life, and other people have nobody to talk to, or nobody that is interested in crochet around them in the family. I've had a lot of teenagers come on here that are getting into crochet, and they're really happy to talk to somebody who's as passionate about crochet as they are, and it makes me happy too. So it's a win-win. 3, 4, 5. So thank you for that comment, but it's nice. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I do have some tutorials on my channel if you check it out later. I have quite a few scarves, skinny scarves and longer scarves. And I have a super, super long scarf on my blog, but I haven't got the tutorial here on YouTube. I haven't got tutorials for everything that's on a pattern on my blog. But all of the patterns on my blog, if you don't like the ads, you can get the patterns on Ravelry. But you do have to enter something into the search bar at the side because only a few of my patterns actually show up on the homepage of carrowaycrochet.com. So. Exactly, that's the whole thing about it, right? it carries you away. Like me, I'm having to stop talking to count how many times I'm wrapping the yarn around the hook. It's very absorbing in a simple way that doesn't make too much of a demand on your brain, right? You get into a repetitive thing, like I'm just making the same stitch all the way around until I get to the end. And then I'm going to change colors. So, and it keeps your hands busy, it keeps your brain busy. Like seriously, if I'm listening to an audiobook, I lose track of where I am on the book because I'm crocheting. Well, thank you so much. Thank you very much. I do have some beginner crochet tutorials. It's called episode 1 and episode 2, and all my tutorials are left and right-handed. So, and they start right out basic and then into single crochet. Then I show half double and double. There's separate tutorials for those stitches. There might even be a playlist that says how to crochet. I don't know for sure. I usually, it's during the day my time, so it could be 10 o'clock Pacific time up to like now. Now it's pretty late for me. I know this isn't a good time for all my friends that are in Europe or back east, because right now it's 8:30, and I know all the people that watch me that are in Europe, they're 9 hours ahead, right? So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, it'll be 2 in the morning. So, but it was just a great, oh, you're from India. That's, oh, I have loads of friends from India that in the crochet world. Whereabouts saw you? One of them is in Kamala. Oh dear, I can't remember where the other one's from. It's quite a well-known place. Anyway, if you follow them on Instagram, one is called Rashmi Banu. I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly. And another one is Vimala Vinesh. I don't know if you've heard of those crochet designers. And another one is Dina Septu, I think. I love the crochet world because you meet friends from all over, and it's really fantastic. So you're practically like 12 hours different from me, are you? So is it early in the morning where you are right now? It's Rashmi Badu Dreams in Yarn. It's her website. Or Sai asked me Dreams in Yarn. Yeah, I know, because I talk to them, and we're usually messaging each other at bedtime, my time, when they're just getting up, right? They've been on a lot of my blog hops and in my roundups that I do. So it's great. But you see how long it takes just to go right around one of these rows? But I'm just going to let them have this, really not too expensive, just because I'm enjoying making it. Me, I'm in Canada, on the west coast of Canada. Yes, you go to sleep and have a rest. Yeah, I'm on I'm one of the islands off of Vancouver. It's about an hour and a half on the ferry from Vancouver. It's in between Vancouver and Vancouver Island. Thank you for chatting, though. It's wonderful to speak with you. My phone is just going on red. So if I suddenly disappear, it's because my phone died. I can't plug it in. But it's nice to meet you. Thank you for chatting and taking the time out to be here. Oh, good. Thank you so much. I will try and put a post and a notification in my community. Usually, had no idea I was going to go live today. I was just going to pull out this, and I thought, oh, I could just go live because I'm feeling like I've had a great day and no stress, so I can just do this before I have my dinner. It's actually my dinner time, so the fact that my phone is dying is probably a good thing, and I'll go get something to eat. But thank you for being here. Hi, Grandma. Hi there. How are you doing? Yeah, so unfortunately, I do think it's gonna die. And hello there, how are you? Getting all these people coming on. But I'm going to have to go because my phone is dying. I just came on just to have a little bit of time. I've been on for nearly an hour, so if you see me up again, all I usually do in my lives is do a crochet and chat and show you what I've been doing. I showed all my Christmas projects today and my work in progress, and just had a little bit of a chin wag with everybody. So thank you for being here and take care. Goodbye. Thanks for being here. Bye.